Hey there everybody, I'm right on the side of the road here, so sorry about the road noise. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for tuning in, and fantastic. Okay, so it's been a week now that I've had the Leica M6, and I've got 2 rolls through it, and one of the things, the only thing that's wrong with it is the 1,000th of a second shutter speed. The left side of the frame is a little, the exposure is a little warbly, and that's a technical term, and that's pretty typical of a 25-plus-year-old Leica. The 1,000th of a second shutter speed is where the is gonna be problematic. It's either the lubrication gums up or the tensioner is off. Just needs a clean lube and adjustment, no big deal. I'm not even too worried about sending it in. So this is a Grange haul on the side of, well, on Midway Road, and I forget what the main highway is. It's the one that goes up to Walla Walla. But this is how easy it is to take a photograph with a non-autofocus, non-automatic anything camera. All I have to do is turn around and compose. And that's it. And so why did I do that? Well, it's the sunny 16 rule. Obviously it's really sunny out here, so 1/25th of a second with 100 speed film at f16. So I'm at f16, but I've got 400 speed film, so that's a 2/50th 500th of a second. So that's the exposure, 500th of a second at f16. And then as far as focus or autofocus is concerned, at f16, anywhere from 5 feet to infinity is in focus. Who needs autofocus? I mean, honestly, that's really the key to this whole program, is that it's so much easier to photograph stuff with a camera that doesn't have a bunch of crap on it. And I'm really enjoying it. The 2 test rolls that I've done so far, I got one shot that, you know, I think it's gonna go in my portfolio. I really like it. So I am enjoying the heck out of shooting with this camera. It really makes me just want to shoot film. What's beautiful about the Leica and 35mm in general is it's $4 and something, $4.30 a roll. So that's a roll of 36, and I'm rolling my own. That's this is Kentmere 400. You get about 18 rolls per 100-foot roll, and so it works out to like 13 cents a shot. Like, it gets to the point where I'm not worried about it. It's like digital. I can shoot all I want. I'm not worried about it. So so that's a great thing, and you can't beat like the way it feels and the way it handles. And so yeah. So for a this is a 27-year-old camera, and it is absolutely a pleasure. And I'm really enjoying photographing with it. So there it is. And you don't mind experimenting, you know. It's got a built-in light meter. "36 exposures on a roll. You can shoot anything you want, and it is just a lot of fun. It's so nice not having to talk a computer into taking a photograph, and just the camera just does what you want it to do, and it just behaves itself." So one of the things I'm doing is I've got I've standardized on 58mm filters for the 4 Leica M lenses that I've got. That would be the 21 millimeter f4 color scope R, which is that lens there. And I've got the Voigtlander viewfinder, which is lovely but expensive. What this does for me, so I've got a 3-stop, 4-stop, ND8. I think that might be a 3-stop, but that gets me down to 250 of the second at f11, shining off of the bright silo there. This is the Midway silo. It's just an opportunity to photograph and to test the gear. This is my only third roll through this, and it's also, I've never shot Kent Mir 400 before either. I like to photograph things that I've photographed before when I'm testing stuff, because it helps me to judge where I'm at, right? That's what I'm doing. And again, at f11, everything from infinity to about 2.5 feet is in focus with a 21 millimeter lens. So focus is not an issue. And the exposure is f11 at 250th or f11 at 125th. Kind of, you know, bracket a little bit. But there it is. So it's just that easy, really. Photography is a lot easier than these modern computers. I mean, once you put a computer in the mix, things are always going to get complicated. There's just no question about that. A computer does not simplify anything, okay? And the Japanese have a saying, I don't know what the saying is in Japanese, but it's very, very high tech, but so what? And this proves it. It is muddy out here today, but that's okay. So I got the 50 millimeter Summicron on now, and I've shot this a million times, but it's always good to see what different systems will do. Again, f11, 125th, 250th, three stop neutral density on. You know, one of the things about this scene that always I always, when I get home and I look at it, I always need to be tighter. So I'm gonna go put the 90 on and see where we go with that. And this is the 90mm Voigtlander Aposkopar. And I'd love to tell you how it is, but I haven't had it that long. It seems lovely. I mean, it's really well made. Aluminum, I guess there's some brass in it, glass. It's a very solid lens. So as far as sharpness is concerned, I think it's got really great reviews. So we shall see. And that's the beauty of 35mm. Just like digital, you can shoot anything you want. Anything that you see that interests you, just click away. And it's not like medium format where it's $1 a shot, which adds up quick. You know, this is freedom in terms of film photography. The two rolls that I've already shot and processed, like, yeah, they're not as good as digital. Okay, they're not as clean, they're not as sharp, but they look real. They don't look fake. And now when I see digital photographs, now that I've gotten used to film photography again, it doesn't look real. It's really weird. I don't know, maybe it's just the phase I'm in. I don't know. But, you know, I'd rather have it look real. You know, this is the best in 1953 technology. And we really haven't improved. I mean, for weddings and stuff, sure. But for real photography, not so much. Cool stuff. Well, thanks for coming out for test number 3 of the old Leica. I'll process this and throw some of the images in this video, and there it is. Like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, but please subscribe. That's the #1 thing you can do. Help out a small channel like mine. And I really appreciate it. There's my Patreon channel. All right, we'll see you out here. Have a great one. Bye.